Hello everyone, welcome back to our class. So today we are going to learn with the new subtopic of matrices. Alright, so now please turn to page 54 in your notebook. Okay, good. So what is the lesson objectives for today are: by the end of this class, you should be able to evaluate addition and subtraction of matrix, and then you should be able to evaluate scalar multiplication of matrix and solve matrix problems involving addition, subtraction, and scalar multiplication. Alright, so the subtopic for today will be matrix addition, subtraction, and scalar multiplication. So first, we are going to learn on matrix addition and subtraction. Okay, let's take example. So this matrix addition and subtraction can only happen if both of the matrices have the same order of matrix. Alright, for example here, a 2 by 2 matrix can only be added with the 2 by 2 matrix. So how we add these two matrices together? First, if you look at here, the first row and the first column of this matrix should be added with the first row and first column of the second matrix. So A plus with P, B plus with Q, C plus with R, and D we plus with S. Alright, we cannot add B with S or B with R. Alright, so an example is like, for example, 2 by 3 matrix. You can look at here. Okay, so that is a matrix addition. So how about matrix subtraction? It's actually the same method as addition. It's just that they have a different operation. Alright, you can just look at here. Okay, next. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, addition and subtraction of matrices can only happen if they have same order of matrices. Alright, okay, so let me give you one example. Okay, between this, the first one and the second one, which one is correct? Let's think first. And the answer is, ta-da! Okay, so the first one is correct and the second one is incorrect, because the first one is that a 2 by 2 matrix we add with a 2 by 2 matrix, so they have the same order of matrices. However, the second one is that a 2 by 2 matrix we add with a 2 by 3 matrix, which is cannot be happen because they doesn't have the same order of matrices. Okay, let's do some example. Given that matrix A is this, matrix B, and matrix C. Evaluate matrix A, we add with matrix B. Okay, so let's try to do this first. First, we write down the values. Alright, next. So this is the answer. How can we get this answer? Let's try to do this. So the first row and the first column we add with the first row and first column of the second matrix. So 5 plus with 2 we get 7, and then 4 we add with 6 we get 10. Negative 1 we add with negative we get 3, we got negative 4, and 6 we add with 5 we get 11. Okay, now I want you to try with the second one, matrix B minus with matrix A. Now I want you to pause this video. Okay, what is the answer, class? Yes, the answer is this one. Okay, how do you get this number? So 2 minus 5 we get negative 3. 6 minus 4 we got 2. And negative 3 minus negative 1 will get negative 2. And 5 minus 6 will get negative 1. So that is how we evaluate matrix of addition and subtraction. So now let's do the second example, which is finding the value of x and y in this following matrix. So how can we solve these problems? Alright, so it says that this matrix, when we add with this matrix, it should be equal to this matrix. So let's try one. So 1 plus 4 should equal to 5, which is correct. Good. So it can be said that when 5 we add with x, it should be equal to 8. And then when we add 2y plus 9, it should be equal to negative 1. So we make use of this to solve x and y. So we'll get x is equal to 3, and then y is equal to negative 5. So that is how we find the value of the unknown in the matrices. Okay, so that is the addition and subtraction of a matrix. So now we are going to do summary of the subtraction of matrices. Fun fact, or it's not a fun fact, but it's a fact. Subtraction of matrices is not commutative, meaning to say that matrix A minus B is not equal to matrix B minus matrix A. Okay, same goes with associative. Subtraction of matrices is not associative. Okay, so let's continue our lesson with scalar multiplication. What is scalar multiplication, class? Okay, so what is scalar multiplication? First, what is scalar? So, scalar or k, it represent as k, is a real number that can be multiplied by a matrix. So, scalar multiplication of matrix A, we can say that by k is k times with matrix A. So let's see this one. If matrix A is this and k is a scalar, so remember k is a real number. So when scalar multiplication of matrix A, it can be done like this. So k multiply with A, got ka, and then k multiply with B, and then k multiply with C, and k multiply with D. So that's how we do scalar multiplication. So let's try one example, okay? So given that matrix A is this, find 5A and 2A plus 3A. Okay. So the first one first, 5A, meaning to say 5 is the scalar. So 5 is the k. So we can write down as 5 bracket the values of matrix A. So how to solve this? The one is that first 5 times with 1, and then 5 times with negative 2, then 5 times with negative 3, and 5 times with 5. Then we'll get 5, negative 10, negative 15, and 25. So this is the final answer for 5, the scalar multiplication of matrix A by 5. Okay, so let's try another one. How about 2A plus 3A is equal to? So we can say 2 bracket the values of matrix A plus 3 bracket the value of matrix A. So 2 times 1 and 2 times negative 2, and then 2 times negative 3 and 2 times 5. So we'll get this matrix. Same goes with the second one. So you'll get this matrix. So once you finalize, simplify, and you get this two different matrices. So we can just add these two matrices together since they have the same order of matrix. So this is the final answer. Okay.